Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Katie. I am going to be sharing with you today my expectations versus the reality after having vertical sleeve gastrectomy 11 weeks ago. I get a lot of people DMing me and messaging me questions about what to expect after having the surgery, so I thought this would be a good video to do for those of you who are researching the sleeve surgery about my reality after I had it. So in my head, there were a lot of things that were going to happen, and some of them have happened and some haven't. So I typed out, because I wanted to be prepared, 8 things, the most common things that people ask me, or the most things that I think are different than what I expected to share with you guys today. So let's get started. What do you say? Okay, so my first expectation was that the weight was just gonna fall right off of me. And the reality is that it definitely still takes time. I didn't wake up from surgery and it was just off. I lose about 1 pound to 3 pounds, or 2 to 3 pounds every week. I only weigh myself on Wednesdays to help with not getting obsessed with it. So about 2 to 3 pounds a week. And the crazy thing is that the scale is moving. In past diets and things I've done, the scale doesn't move, or it moves way too slow. So I am 11 weeks post-op and losing 2 to 3 pounds a week. And I'm down from surgery, I'm down 41 pounds in 11 weeks. Next. So my expectation that I was gonna have so many complications and I'd be able to tell every single day that I had cut my stomach out. And my reality is that you can't feel it. Like, you don't feel your stomach half there. I did have complications after surgery with anesthesia, but it didn't really have anything to do with the stomach part of it. It was just an anesthesia reaction. Other than that, I've been very fortunate. I don't really have a lot of complications. If you are having complications like acid reflux or something else, I would say talk to your doctor for sure, because I think that the reality is you're supposed to feel normal. So if you're not feeling normal, then talk to a doctor. Not to me, a doctor. My next expectation is that I will never be able to eat the things I loved. And the reality is that after you get as far as I am through 3 months or so, you really can eat whatever you want. There are no real restrictions put in place besides like what the nutritionist says that you should eat. It's what you should eat, not what you can eat. Some people will have aversions to things, like they can't eat certain things. I haven't found that yet where I physically cannot eat it, that it makes me sick. For me, I haven't found anything yet like that. But what I've been doing in my new reality is taking things that I love, like I love dessert, and I've been modifying them. So instead of having like a full calorie ice cream, I'll have like Halo Top or Rebel ice cream. Instead of having like massive pieces of cake or cookies or binging on Oreos, I make like really cool desserts that are what I really like now, that keep me within my calories and my carbs and protein limit for the day. So I do still treat myself pretty much every night. I like save calories and save things for the end of the night, because that's something that I really enjoy as a good dessert. So I make them. I do document some of my desserts, so you can go on my TikTok or my Instagram and see what I've been eating to kind of feed that sweet tooth that I have. I also am obsessed with coffee. Like, that's the one thing I miss a lot, is like flavored coffees, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, all of that. So now I modify my coffees with sugar-free syrups, which I hate. So I do like 1 pump sugar-free syrup, 1 pump regular, and I just save those calories and those carb contents when I know I'm going to have that day. So instead of having it every single day, I'm doing coffee like 1 to 2 times a week, and I'm keeping my calories. And also, because your stomach can't hold that much, you don't order the venti, you order the grande or the tall, and that also helps save you calories as well. So you are still able to eat whatever you want. So when I was like researching my surgery for like the 4 years before I actually had surgery, or when I was like getting on Instagram and following people and seeing what they were eating in a day, I was literally like, I will never be able to eat that little. Like, I eat so much. Like, there is just no way that that surgery is gonna do that for me. Like, I know that that won't be me. I won't be able to eat that much, or I'll be able to eat like way more than what they're eating. And my reality is that you can't. So that's been a good thing for me. Your stomach can only hold so much now. So it's very true that your portion sizes will be reduced quite drastically. Um, I get full after a couple bites. That's very true. I have signs of fullness. Like, you do get pain when you eat too much. Like, you're like, oh my God, I just ate too much. And you kind of like rock back and forth, and you have to like walk around to get it out, or to like get that gas moving and stuff. But I can't eat that much. I can't believe it. I get full. It's crazy. That's crazy. That shit cray. So it did work for me in that way of portion control. And I know that as time goes on and weeks go by, I'll be able to like eat a little bit more with each like sitting, because 6 weeks ago I couldn't eat but like 2 bites, and now I can eat like maybe 5 or 6 bites. So as things go, you'll start to be able to eat a little bit more. So you do have to kind of watch that in your portion control. So on the other side of things, they're gonna like cut something from your brain that like helps control your hunger in your stomach. So in my head, I'm thinking like, maybe I'll never be hungry again. Like, maybe I'll just like never eat. And the reality is that that's not true. I'm hungry. I get hungry. Like, to this morning, I was driving into work. I thought, I am hungry. So when I got here, I heated up my breakfast and ate my breakfast before I filmed this video. So I eat probably every 3 hours, but I do still have hunger. That is for sure. That did not go away for me. So it's just about portion control and choosing the right things to put in your body. Also, I want to note that I am noticing an increase in hunger and how much I can eat now that I've included workouts. So I work out 3 to 5 times a week. So since I've been working out, I've noticed a little bit more that I can eat a little bit more. I'm consuming more calories because I'm burning a lot more calories, because I do intense workouts for me. I do like HIIT workouts, and I burn like 300 to 500 calories every time I work out. So just so you know. My expectation was that no one's going to recognize me because I'm going to be so skinny. That was totally my expectation. But my reality is that everybody still recognizes me. It's like, that didn't change. I will say that not very many people will comment on my weight loss to my face. I do think that more people will post like behind a keyboard and like say stuff. So like if I post on Facebook or something like that, and not weight loss related, just like a picture of me and my kids or something like that, people will comment like, oh, you look great, or you all look really good, blah, blah, blah. I'm down from my highest weight, like, which was like over like before quarantine. So pretty much what people saw me at, I'm down 55 pounds from that. And when you're almost 300 pounds, 55 pounds isn't the same as like when you're 200 and you lose 55 pounds. I get that. So I know that there's a change, but it's not like a drastic change that people would be like not recognizing me. I just thought that like, oh my God, I dyed my hair, I lost weight. Like, oh my God, people are going to be like, who? I didn't even recognize you. Yeah, no, that's not true. People definitely recognize me. Like when I walk in and I like see my parents or my mom and my dad, I'm like, yo, are you gonna say anything? Like, I look freaking awesome right now. Like, I'm feeling myself, and they don't even say anything. So that's the reality that I live in. My expectation is that people will say that you cheated when they hear you had weight loss surgery. And my reality is that is not true at all. There is an amazing community of people on Instagram and on TikTok in the weight loss community. There are so many people interested in having bariatric surgery to change their lives. And I feel fortunate enough that I have shared my journey with people, and to be honest with you, you decide what you tell people. So some people may not even know you had weight loss surgery. And if they think you cheated, then F them. Like, to be honest, it is a helpful tool. It helps a ton. But you decide what goes in your body, and you decide how much you put into it, and you decide how much you work out and how much you follow the plan. And so you make those decisions and you get your body there. Every workout, every bench press, every protein drink has been a decision that you have made to do. So it is a great tool to have and a great help, but people don't really think I cheated. And my last thing was, my expectation was my life was going to be so different. And my reality is that it is very different. It's in such a good way though. Like, my life no longer revolves around my next meal. It no longer revolves around food. I still love food. I still enjoy food. That didn't go away. But it's not driving my every move, my every decision anymore. I literally am enjoying life so much more. I feel so blessed and so happy to be able to have had this surgery. It's such a beautiful process, and I just really, I'm loving it, and I'm so excited for the future. I'm 11 weeks in. I mean, look, I wonder where I'm going to be like even 2 weeks from now. So it's really, really, really exciting, and I absolutely am just thrilled with everything that's happened. Changes in my body, the changes in me, and the growth that I've had over the last 11 weeks. So thank you all for watching. If you like this video, if you love me, please subscribe, and then you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I will link, they're the same ats, so I will link them here, and you can see all my videos and all the things. So again, appreciate it, love you guys, have a great day.